The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the First Lady, Mrs. Distinguished Senator, Mrs. Remi Tinubu, President of the Gambia's, President Adamu Barrow, the former First Lady, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, and the family, the executive governors that are here present, the traditional rulers, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we gather not merely to launch a book, but to reflect on the life, service, and touring legacy of a man whose patriotism shaped the course of our nation's security architecture. That was late President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. It is with a deep sense of respect, honor, and gratitude that I offer this remark on him, not just as a former Inspector General of Police who served under his leadership, but as one who witnessed firsthand his unwavering commitment to the safety and stability of Nigeria. Late President Buhari was a leader who understood clearly that no nation can thrive without security. He carried this conviction from his days as a military commander to his stewardship as a democratic president. For him, policing and national security were not just mere policy matters. They were moral obligations, responsibilities he bore with discipline, integrity, and a rare sense of duty. Under his administration, the Nigerian police witnessed some of the most decisive reforms in recent decades. Then President Buhari believed that a modern police force must be anchored on professionalism, accountability, and operational efficacy. He pursued this belief through actions, not words. He approved unprecedented investment in police infrastructure, in training institutions, and operational assets. For the first time in many years, specialized units received modern equipment to match evolving threats within the country. Training curricula within the police were upgraded. International partnerships were strengthened, and the force was repositioned to meet the demands of community-driven policing in a dynamic security environment. His support for the reorganization of the police operation across the 36 states and the FCT provided the flexibility we needed to respond more effectively to crisis. He understood the importance of intelligence-led policing, and he backed its expansion with political will and material support. Late President Buhari has recognized that the welfare personnel is the backbone of efficiency. His administration initiated improvements in remuneration, pensions, and insurance framework for police officers. He approved recruitment expansion that injected new energy into the force and ensured a gradual correction of manpower shortages. These steps were not just administrative achievements, they were acts of leadership that restored dignity, hope, and pride to thousands of officers and their families. For those of us who served under him, late President Buhari set a tone of discipline that shaped our approach to duty. His expectations were high, but they were always accompanied by his unwavering support. He demanded integrity. He demanded fairness and courage. And he led by example, even in the face of criticism or misunderstanding. He remained guided by principles rather than by popularity. He believed in Nigeria with sincerity and simplicity that inspired confidence in those privileged to serve close to him. Today, as we launch this book in his honor, we are doing more than just documentary history. We are preserving the memory of a man whose leadership strengthened the foundations of policing in Nigeria. His legacy lives on in the officers who patrol our streets with renewed capacity, in the institutions that were reformed under his watch, and in the continued evaluation of our national security architecture. For me personally, it remains one of the greatest honors of my career to have served Nigeria under his guidance. I recall his counsel, his firmness, his patience, and his unwavering belief that Nigeria deserves peace and justice. These memories will continue to guide many of us who worked under him long after the pages of these books are closed. As I conclude, we honor him as we honor him today. May we all commit ourselves to sustaining the values he stood for. Those who are discipline, patriotism, integrity, and unshakable commitment to national security. May the soul of late President Muhammadu Buhari rest in perfect peace, and may his legacy continue to illuminate the path for present leaders and the future. Thank you very much for listening.